because they think he's a white guy and he's slow, then they're going to stick him. But the coach says, hey, don't let him fool you because that white boy will run right past y'all. You know what. But we're going to go on to the next game. We're going to go on to the next game. St. Louis at San Francisco.
Oh, man. Unfortunately for my fantasy playoff life, I got Brandon Lloyd and Steven Jackson, but they're about to get killed.
All right. Well, I'm sad, too, because Steven Jackson, I need 2 touchdowns out of you, but I'm a 49er fan. I mean, give me 2 touchdowns, Steven, but 49ers still win the game. I got the 49ers in the game because we got a better defense. Alex Smith, just don't turn the ball over like you've not been doing.
You don't even give up running touchdowns. What are you talking about?
Well, we need to give up 2 this game. I understand that, Cortex. But we got to give up 2 this game for my fantasy playoff spot. You know I'm struggling right now at 6-6. If I lose another one, I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm going to the next game now, Detroit at New Orleans.
Oh, man. I'm going to pick the Detroit Lions to win that one. I think they're going to get out of the Breeze. The Saints are, the Saints are, I feel about the Saints the way you feel about the Falcons. Like, I ain't really too high on the Saints this year. And the Lions got D. And I got 2, 3, 4 syllable word. Starts with Mega, ends with Tron. And that's all I got to say. Calvin Johnson, Stafford, no running game. Who cares? They still score points. And I like them in a shootout.
They're not going to have, you don't understand, sir. Megatron is great, but you do not have one Mr. Adamkin Sue to apply pressure up the middle to Drew Brees. And if you ain't getting pressure on Drew Brees, you're not winning no football games versus Saints. You seen what they did to the Giants. When you don't get pressure, 49 points happen. And I don't think that Detroit offense is going to be able to hang with the Saints. The only team that can hang with the Saints in the shootout is the Green Bay Packers. So if you believe without a pass rush in Drew Brees' face that the Detroit Lions is going to win this game,
I'm picking the Lions.
I don't know what to say, son.
Motivated without Stu. And just to make a quick correction, Tom Thompson scored a lot of points too, by the way. Just thought I'd throw that out there. But go ahead.
Yeah, but I understand that. But all right, well, we got the sorry Monday night game, which is going to be a bore. We got the San Diego at Jacksonville. How does Jacksonville keep getting these primetime games? They suck.
Spectator sport.
That's their second Monday night game. What's going on? Look, that game's so bad, I don't even want to pick it. Flip a coin. I don't care who wins. I ain't watching it.
I'm not watching it either. But, I mean, I guess the Chargers are going to win. Who knows? They're horrible. Jacksonville's horrible.
Jacksonville's going to win. Phillip Rivers going to throw 5 interceptions. He's a bum.
He's still top 5 in passing yards in the NFL, though. So, North Turner, you're gone after this year, too, by the way. Well, that's our NFL picks, folks. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We want to thank Raheem for coming on the show, doing this segment with me. You know, we got much love and respect for Raheem and his opinions. You know, my brother, you got anything to say before you clear it, man?
Hey, all I got to say is, tune in tonight, baby. LSU, Georgia. I'm calling the upset. Georgia winning the game. You heard it here.
Oh, my gosh. Come on, son.
Spectator sport.
All I got to say is, Aaron Murray, Tampa, Florida, Plant High School, Orson Charles, Plant High School. The combination. They've been doing it since high school. It's about to get ugly tonight, son. Georgia.
Tyrann Mathieu, 1 word for you. 2 words for you. Tyrann Mathieu. LSU wins in a big way. Thank you, Raheem, for coming on the show. I'm going to holler at you later, brother.
All right, man. You have a good one. Hello?
Yo, you live with Spectator Sports.
You on the air, son. We in here doing it in a big way. We know you're coming from L.A. What's going on out in L.A.? Lott, the sports drop?
Spectator Sport.
We're doing great things out here in LA. There's a lot going on. It's a beautiful day out here in sunny LA. It's about 70 degrees, 75 degrees. We got yaks. We got women. We got it all. No, I'm just kidding. No, but we're having a good time out here. We just got a big day planned. We got Nanu Tang performing at the festival, the Coyote Festival in West LA. It's going down, fellas. It's real big. How's the show going?
The show's great, man. We just had the real Raheem on, Radio Raheem, as you know him. You know, we just did our picks. We just did the wrap-up, but we're going to get you on for You a Fool, You a Fool. So who's your fool, man? Who you got fool of the week?
Oh, you know what? I got a perfect You a Fool, fellas. I got a great You a Fool. My You a Fool in the moment got to go to You know what? Since I'm a businessman, I can't hurt my business relationships. But my UFO is for people who make promises who can't deliver. You a fool, sucker. If you can't deliver, and you try to double back and change your prices, you can't deliver. You suck. That's my UFO. Put it in the thing, fellas.
You a fool. You cannot deliver. When you make a business deal, that's bad business. Come on, step your game up. If you want to make a promise to somebody, that's what's wrong with the world today, by the way, too. People going back on their word. What's up with that? Stop going back on your word. You made someone a promise of a certain price, and you made that deal. You respect that deal. You keep that intact. You don't go ahead and go back on the deal. You a fool for that. You need to be slapped for that.
That's what I always thought. You made a deal, it's a deal, but I guess not. You know, this is the new wave of things. So it's all about the double back, and that's what I call myself now, the great double back.
Yeah, because...
Forget about it. No more Lott in sports jack. I'm just a great double back, because I'm a double back on everything I say. T-Bow's the greatest. Everything is great. I love the NFL. The Monday night game is the greatest game I've ever seen. Hey, fellas, I hate that fucking Monday night game. I hate the Monday night game. But you know what? The great double back is spoken. You a fool, sucker. You know what I'm talking about.
What?
Changing your word. You a fool, you.
All right, stop it. What happened to the days?
Gotta go. Let's help us continue the show, man.
All right, Lott, we're going to holler at you, the great double back. You know, but all right, we're going to talk to Lott a little later here. But I want to know what happened to the days.
Tyler, let me say one more thing before I get off the phone, folks. The show begins after the show, folks. You got to follow us on Twitter, at FUKJosh, at Spectator Sport, the number one. Please, the show begins after the show. We want to hear your insight into the show, please. The post-game celebration is on Twitter. Follow us, folks, at Spectator Sport 1. Got it spoken. It's great to double back.
All right, the great double back. All right, I just wanted to say one quick thing. What happened to the good old days when two guys and sit down, have a beer, shake hands, make a deal? What happened to those, Cortex?
Well, what happens, like you said, women got involved and
at the end of the day, we two gentlemen, your word meant everything back in the day. A man's word was bond. You know what I'm saying? You used to go, you sit down, you shake hands, and you have a beer together, and you discuss business. Now these days, you're going to courts, you got all these contracts involved, you got the law involved, you got this, you got that, you got people backing out on deals now, you got people suing people because they don't want to pay them. All this is nonsense.
yes, a lawsuit is impending.
And the lawsuit's impending now. So it's like, because you went back on your word. You didn't deliver. This is ridiculous. You got people doing things, making plans, and now you backing out on the deal.
So who's your UFO of the week?
My UFO of the week is this crazy woman in the UK who was on a train with a 4-year-old son and went off on a racist rant talking about black people ain't from UK, get out of her country, and she was just going off for about 2 to 5 minutes, and the passengers was just getting crazy on her, and now they had to take her into police custody because they feel threatened for her life. Lady, are you stupid? You a fool because you got your 4-year-old son on the train and you being racist towards a bunch of black people and people on the train that could really hurt you. I thought some kid was going to get up and knock out from the back, but someone calmed
Somebody
me down.
should have.
But she's a fool for that. That's dangerous. You're a fool because you put your child in a dangerous situation. People are not stable, especially in the UK. You know, you people over there don't play by the same laws and rules that we do over here in the US. You lady, are you crazy? That's crazy, especially when you're on a train full of black people, and then you're gonna say the people are not from the UK? Why are they not from the UK, you retard? Well, that doesn't make any sense to me. Sorry, excuse my French, but that doesn't make any sense to me. How are they not from the UK? They were born and raised in the UK. That means they're from the UK. But you a fool, lady. The racist rant. That's why you in the police custody. That's the show. We out. This is what we do. I'm gonna slap that lady if I ever seen her. I'm going crazy in the building. Shouts out to Candy, Emily from Love and Hip Hop. You know, doing our thing over here. Lady, you a fool. That's the show, people.
Spectator.